Alright, so what we're going to talk about now is natural numbers, whole numbers, and integers. Alright, those three numbers that we're doing in this video. Alright, when you talk about counting numbers, you start 1, 2, 3, 4, and you go up to a billion, 2 billion if you can count that far. But all those numbers starting from 1 to going on, not to infinity, because infinity is not really a number, it's just a point you're going to. But keep counting forever. Each of those numbers you count to is a natural number. So natural numbers, they start from 1, 2, 3, 4, and you just keep counting going on. You reach 1 million, and you keep going, 1 million and 1, 1 million and 2, and you keep going. These are natural numbers. Natural numbers, instead of writing all this out, you can have a symbol for it. The symbol for natural numbers is n. So n is this bracket of 1 to wherever. So for this dot dot dot, we'll just simplify it and call it there. So natural numbers has a symbol of n, and it is starting from 1 and it goes on forever. Now, the next thing is whole numbers. If you know how to count and you deal with money, you deal with numbers, you know that there's also zero. We use the number 0 to say either there's nothing there or it's in the place of some other significant value. So 0 is a number, and when we talk about whole numbers, we include 0, then 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, and then we keep counting up to 2 billion, 7 billion, 2 trillion, and we keep counting up. Whole numbers include 0, natural numbers only start from 1, whole numbers start from 0. The symbol for whole numbers is W. Now the third thing we're going to talk about is integers. Integers are a mixture of these whole numbers as well as their negative counterparts or their negative cousins. So, same way you have 1, you can also have -1, right? And between them is 0. So you can count 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and keep going. And same we can keep going in the negative direction as 0, -1, -2, -3, and you can keep going in that direction. Alright, I will put dot dot dots to represent that. So for every value on this side, which is the positive side, you have a similar value over here for it on the negative side. And all those whole solid numbers are, well, I call them whole and solid not because they're whole numbers. These negative numbers are not whole numbers, but they don't have any fractional parts. You can't have half of a stove or half of a fan. You can have half of a fan, but that's a different story. Alright, so they're solid numbers. They're solid 2 or solid -2, and that's what makes them integers. So these here are called Z, or I'll put it here for Z. So the symbol for integers is Z, the symbol for whole numbers starting from 0 is W, and the symbol for natural numbers starting from 1 is N. Alright, and as I said, integers include the negative side of these numbers. And that is natural numbers, whole numbers, and integers.